Yeah.
Hey guys, we've made it to Friday. Ferocious Free For All. Thanks so much for being here. My name is Nate. I'm the owner of Ferocious Beard Company, otherwise known as ferociousbeard.com. Otherwise accessed at fbeard.com for those of you that don't want to type ferocious. Really appreciate you guys being here. Welcome to the weekend, the beginning of the weekend. So good to be here. Been a busy week for me, and I'm sure everyone's been busy with the holidays coming and stuff, but it's nice to just kind of relax, sit back, have a fake Guinness in this case. This is my McGuire's from Aldi, but it tastes like Guinness, so I'm not complaining. It's like $9.98 or something for a 6-pack of this. So cheers, guys and gals. Let's see who is here. We see I see Aldemir was here. Looks like you might have been first, at least made the first comment. Thank you for being here. By the way, I saw a license plate from Hawaii today coming back from bringing the kids home from school, which really stands out in Texas because you very rarely see a plate from Hawaii here. So I was thinking they were probably either they just moved here or they're military, but it was kind of cool to see that Aloha plate with a rainbow. I haven't seen those in years. So Bearded Ninja 84 is in the house. What's going on, brother? Thank you for being here. Brian Hershey Reviews, how's it going? Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate you. And shout out for that review earlier. So if you guys check out Brian Hershey's channel. Definitely a cool channel. Ellie is here. What's going on, Ellie? Thank you for being here. Hope you're doing well. Bushy Beard Casey, what's going on? Great to see you. Hope you're doing well, man. Who else is here that I might have missed? Satisfied Seniors in the house. What's going on, sir? Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Russ Young is here. How are you? Man, you know it's been a busy week on my end just from chatting back and forth with you. But yeah, it's been a great week, but busy week. So I'm glad you're here, Russ. You got to ride home from work tonight, so you'll be home on time, not to be late. Well, perfect. You made it, and you were early, so that is awesome. Congratulations. And that's actually a good idea because I'm sure, it's getting cold here, so it's probably getting pretty cold where you're at too. So I'm glad you get a ride home. Ryan Maitland is in the house. What's going on, Ryan? Thank you for being here. Let's see here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You guys feel free to help each other out on Tuesdays if you know you're going to be stepping out, you got plans or you got stuff to do. If you want to leave your scent profile with somebody else on Tuesday Night Collaboration Corner, just let them know and I'll be happy to put it in for you. So I'm glad you guys were able to do that. Tiki, what's going on? Good to see you. Thanks for being here, Tiki. How are you doing tonight? Michael Zarati is here. How are you, Michael? Great to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Gabe Caldwell, how are you? I'm glad you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Things are good here. Nate's a minute late. I know, I was a minute late. I'm sorry. I had to get everything just in place and perfect and all. Well, I'm only kidding. I just, I was looking at, like, do I start the show with that, the regular 30-second countdown, which seems like more and more people are doing that now. So I want to kind of do something a little different just to change it up a bit. And then I had that BOGO Club thing. I was like, you know what? Let me just put that on. That's about 30 seconds. So that's what I decided to do. So Gabe says, hey, Nate, hope you're doing good, brother. I am, man. Doing very good. Really good. So appreciate that, man. Sophia Watson. Hey, Sophia. How are you? It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. That guy, Ray, is here. Hey, Ray. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. You may have seen me on my ladder. I was debating whether to put up Christmas tree lights or not. So we'll have to see. So I'm glad you're here, man. Aldemir, cool. Joshua Ricks is here. What's up, brother Nate? Hope all is well. Yeah, things are good, man. Things, I can't complain. All is well. Satisfied Senior, can you name a better man, owner, scent creator, or friend to all of us? Forget about it. Speaking of forget about it, Satisfied Senior has donated a giveaway for tonight. This is a combo that I've made up early in advance. And so this is going to be going out to one of you lucky people because it's a really great scent. The scent profile on this one is black pepper, lavender, lime, leather, and tobacco and rum. So this is going out to one of you guys. We're going to do a giveaway in a few minutes for this combo. And then, of course, we're also going to do a benevolence giveaway a little bit later on in the show. Let's see. You were able to order one of the 50 combos from Corey tonight. So let me see. He was on another show, and I guess he was doing a 50 combo special or something, or only 50 made. Is that right? Russ says, nice legs, Tiki. Always oil and butter your legs too. Yeah, that was a great video you did, though. I was like, oh, where's he going with this when you first sat down? But I'm like, oh, okay, I see what he's doing. But yeah, that was a great video. If you need help, let you know. Oh, you know what? I might, because I sent a text message to the people that installed them for the previous owner. And then last year we were just like, okay, yeah, just install it. And I'm waiting to hear back from them, but I would rather do it myself. I mean, I know essentially, I mean, how hard can it be? It's just getting up onto the roof. That's a little bit of a challenge, but should be fine. Nicholas Z. Bearded made it. All right. I'm glad you made it, Nicholas. Great to see you. And you're not too late at all. So I'm glad you're here, man. Fall Dreams is an amazing scent. Nate, you and Smelly Turtle did an amazing job. Thank you. And you're right. I mean, I think it came out great. I didn't pick the scents. Of course, that all came from Collaboration Corner. It came from Smelly Turtle. And yeah, he picked out some really great things. Just so you guys know, Fall Dreams is the scent profile of... Here it is. It is clove, tangerine, warm vanilla sugar, and leather. Really, really good stuff. So, definitely. Michael says, thank you for that giveaway. That's happening soon. Got that one on the way in Tombstone. Yes, and I'm caught up with everything, including Brew City Bearded's Collaboration Corner Tombstone, which is going out. It's already packed. It's ready to go, and it's going out Saturday's mail. But everything else is at the post office. So really, really, it's been busy, but I like it like that, because when it's busy, that means, it's stuff happening, and I really, really love doing that. Really appreciate your generosity, Satisfied Senior. Yeah, me too. I mean, let's really give it up, for Satisfied Senior. He has just, really, been, a huge, supporter of, giveaways and things like that, and also product purchases, and I'm so thankful to you and to everybody that continues to support Ferocious. Really, really, it makes a world of difference. And you may not see it when you place an order, but when people keep coming back and ordering from me, obviously it helps raise money for Ferocious, but B, it gives me just a feeling of gratitude that, wow, I'm making things that people are actually enjoying. So really, really, it's good all around, and I can't thank you enough, all of you guys. So you're at work and able to get your order in for it. Nice. Very nice. Twitch is in the house. What's up there, Twitch Beard? Thank you for stopping by. Everybody doing okay? I know I'm doing fine, and I hope you're doing fine too, Twitch. Yes. Fall Dreams review just came out on Brian's YouTube channel, and it was just a really good video. I was going to ask you, I know you light up a cigar for your reviews, and I was wondering when you were doing that, how that affects the scent itself, or does it? Because you might be just so used to the cigar smell that you can differentiate that from the smell of the scent itself. And I just wanted to, I thought about that when you lit that cigar up. I'm like, I didn't know how much that impacted your sense of smell of a scent. Oh, dang, this just reminded me to get you a different name instead of Reaping. I hope you didn't make it over labels yet. I don't like that name for my scent this week. Oh, that's okay, Michael. I mean, the scent profile is underway, but I haven't made the label yet. And I can make the label literally in a minute. So it's no big deal to make that label. So just whatever you want to use for a label, or whatever you want to use for a name for that, just let me know. And what you're referring to obviously is what is currently known as Morning Dew, which is coconut, lime verbena, orange, vanilla bean, oud, and mountain rain. So that just sounds like a good profile, but I will let you guys all know about what I think of it on Tuesday Night Collaboration Corner. Martin Westerlin just joined. What's going on, Martin? Thank you for being here. And you guys, I want to apologize. I could not get the stream to show up on Facebook tonight. For some reason or other, it was giving me problems when I set up the stream. Usually what happens is you set up the stream and then you can choose where you want it to show up. And normally I select both Facebook and YouTube, and then I upload the background or the image for the video, and then poof, all magic, it's done. Well, today I tried to do that, and it said that I was having trouble connecting with Facebook, and to give it like a few minutes and try again. But I tried a few minutes later and it still did that. I tried back a couple hours later and it was still doing that. So I'm like, well, people know it's on YouTube generally, but I like to also put it on Facebook, just because, if somebody happens to be on Facebook and sees it, that's another potential person that can join our community here. So that's why I try to do that. But today it just didn't work out. Lenny is here. What's going on, Lenny? Yo, what's up, Nate Brothers? Great to see you, Lenny. Thank you for being here. Daniel the Bearded is here as well. How's it going? Great to see you, Daniel. I hope you're doing well. Nicholas says, Nate, it just makes the drive much greater when you have people behind you. Oh, yeah, it sure does. And, I'm sure if you're on Instagram, you probably saw the new product I came out with, and I will tell you guys about that in a minute or two. But it's ever since I started Ferocious Beard Company, I've always wanted it to be different than most companies. Now, one of the things I see other companies doing is it's a certain niche. It's a certain, what's the word I'm looking for? There's a certain zaniness to some companies. There's a certain theme, I guess you could say, to a company, like, whatever it happens to be. I don't want to name themes because that might call out companies. And I'm not, don't get me wrong. I love themes. I love when there's themes, and I love when there's, products that are just fun. But at the same time, to me, a product has to be useful. If a product isn't useful, or if it's just like to put a new release out, just to build up what you have, but not have anyone actually get use out of it, then to me that just seems kind of, I don't know, gimmicky, And so there's a product that I released this week, that, and significantly, thanks to Russ Young, who brought it to my attention. And in fact, you're talking about it right now, and this is it. It's a beard and mustache stimulator. And so in all candor, Dan C. Bearded made a video about these very ingredients back in May, which I didn't see that video until I talked to Russ, and Russ brought it to my attention that they're talking about having castor oil and peppermint oil in a 3% of that being peppermint oil in that consistency, which can potentially help stimulate your skin under your beard, which will then theoretically help you grow a better, healthier, thicker beard. And so that's pretty much the gist of the product, which is this beard and mustache stimulator. And I wouldn't have done it except for the fact that there is actually a study, a peer review that was submitted and published by the government about this fact that they basically compared peppermint oil to what you probably have heard of minoxidil, which is a drug that is used sometimes for people that are trying to grow hair in spots that they don't have hair, or if they're just having trouble growing hair. And so they did a study with lab mice. And they ran this study for 4 weeks. And on one group of mice, they put peppermint oil. On another group of mice, they put jojoba oil. On a third group of mice, they put saline solution, or just saline, I guess. And then the fourth group of mice, they put minoxidil, which is the FDA-approved drug for hair growth. And as you can probably imagine, the jojoba oil and saline were not effective at all. But what was surprising, though, was although the minoxidil did help these mice grow hair, what they do is they shave the mice first, and then they put these products on the mice, and they looked at them over 4 weeks and took pictures of them, actually. And so, unbelievably, the peppermint essential oil blew the minoxidil away as far as helping grow hair quickly. And so they published this, and they have it available, and I've linked to it on my website. If you go to ferociousbeard.com, under Shop Ferocious, go about halfway down, you're going to see Hair Growth Stimulator as a product, and you click on that, and you're going to see that now I've got this product, which is I call it a beard and mustache stimulator, and it is literally just castor oil and peppermint oil, and it is 3% peppermint oil. So it's really strong, guys. So if you're sensitive to peppermint, I wouldn't recommend getting it. But if you are okay with peppermint, it is going to tingle, but it should not burn. But it will definitely tingle, because even when I put it in my hands, and to go like this and put it in my beard as I was testing it out, it definitely tingled in my hand. So it is available now in 2 sizes, a half-ounce size, which is $12.99, and a 1-ounce size, which is $19.99. And of course, the Ferocious discounts apply. They will work. But that's one thing I was working on this week. And the thing is, with the half-ounce bottle, it comes in it doesn't have one of these, but instead has a flat top, and you just unscrew it and you just gently pour it out into your hand, and then put it into your beard, or wherever the problems spots are in your beard. With the 1 ounce, it comes in a bottle like this, and there's a dropper. But that is available now, and I'm excited about it because I've looked at these results, and I'm just amazed at how much hair these mice have after 4 weeks that were on the peppermint essential oil. Plus, I mean, it smells good too, so there's that. Let's see. Anybody else just watched the 2.5 hours of Le Mullets? Hey, Ray, no, I have not. That sounds funny, though. Who else is here? Ray 5. Brian says, when you first light up, okay, with a cigar, it didn't affect the scent, but after about 5 puffs, it starts affecting your scent. Got you. Okay. No, that makes sense. Definitely. Well, let's see. Twitch, I wanted to write a review on your Simple Fell, but it won't let me because I had to buy since it was a giveaway. Satisfied. Senior says, Nate's wheel's always turning. Well, that's the thing. I mean, it is, because I do like thinking about, I've been thinking actually for about maybe a couple of months now, with all these essential oils I have, maybe we should have a lineup of things that those essential oils are actually good for. Like, for example, lavender is great generally for helping people, relax and fall asleep. It's also a nice natural painkiller too. So that's why when I used to have that tattoo balm, I put lavender in it because it helps with the pain. So let's see. Yeah, Nate, one of Dan C's mods was doing this, posting pictures, and Dan was updating every stream weekly. Okay. See, I haven't seen those streams weekly, but I did reach out to Dan, and I let him know what I was thinking, and I also mentioned that I would put a shout out to him on the ferociousbbeard.com product page with a link to that video that he was talking about it. Because, I mean, let's face it, the man is full of knowledge, and to me, he's kind of he does his research. So, and he's obviously has quite a bit of appeal to a lot of people, and I think he's a nice guy. I talk to him every now and then, and I've always had good things to say about Dan, and I think he's generally spot on when it comes to beard products, when it comes to the how and why things work. So Ghostzilla, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Russ says you got your stimulator en route. Yes, it is coming. Have been using periodically, as Dan C has suggested, with some sex, and already had 99% coverage. Go figure. Wow, that is cool. That's good to hear too. Let's see. Gabe says that sounds awesome. I have been thinking about maybe making some castor oil and mint. Now I can get some from you. Oh, absolutely. And I'll tell you what, Gabe, originally in those, I don't know if you guys remember, but I used to have 1/2 ounce bottles that were like the Euro drip. That castor oil is so thick. That's the reason it's a pour instead of a Euro drip, because when you put the Euro drip top on it, it's too thick. It will not pour out. It will not drip out of those Euro drippers. So if you want it to, if you want to play it safe, get one like this size and then use the dropper for the 1 ounce. Otherwise, you're going to have to open it up and like literally just pour some into your hand, but you got to pour slowly. It's thick. It's probably like maple syrup thickness. That's about how thick it is. Let's see. I hear chili pepper opens up the pores real good. Yeah, it sure does. Opens up the wrong pores though. Imagine you could figure out how to add some collagen in that formula. Hey, you never know. I'm sure that there is a way to add liquid collagen. You're right. Ghostzilla is such a great name. Oh yeah, it is. That's a great name. It can, like, you guys know. I mean, I know a lot of you on Instagram, and I know a lot of you from emails. But when it comes to YouTube, the names are sometimes so much different that I actually have a separate spreadsheet that I keep, like your YouTube name, your name that I know you by, and then your email address. So that way, if you win a prize, I'll be able to, get a prize out to you. Wrong pores. Yeah, exactly. Aldemir, bald and beautiful. Yeah, exactly. That's funny stuff. And then I was talking with Russ earlier, and I think it was funny because we were talking about that study and how the peppermint oil really made the hair on those mice grow super fast. And I was like, imagine if they like just found some plastic or something in their crate or wherever they stay, and they just started chewing on that crate, on that plastic, and that was actually the reason that the hair grew so much, but everybody thought it was the peppermint. Your IT tag is way different than YouTube. Yeah, oh yeah, sure is. I mean, it's hard to keep up sometimes with some of you guys. Let's see. So down below, it's been scrolling since the beginning of the show. Just so you guys know, I do have a pre-Black Friday going on at the moment, and that is if you spend $50 at Ferocious, you can get 2 free additional beard oils with code Early Access. So if you guys want to take advantage of that, that runs through Sunday the 22nd. Monday the 22nd. I'm sorry, Monday the 22nd. And then after that starts Tuesday the 23rd, and that's when we're going to do our regular Black Friday special. It's going to kick off on Beard and Banjo's YouTube page. Ferocious, as well as at least 16 other companies, will be having really great deals, and he'll be releasing those deals every 5 minutes from a different company. And I can tell you, once he kicks it off, those deals will be in effect through the following Sunday after Thanksgiving. But he's going to kick it off Tuesday night on the 23rd. But the special you see below here, pre-Black Friday special, code pre-access. I'm sorry, early access. Sorry, there it is, early access. If you spend $50 or more, you can get 2 additional free beard oils of your choice. Okay, so we have 17 people here. So I think what I want to do is I would like to get Forget About It combo. This is a butter and an oil combo into somebody's hands. So let's do that giveaway right now. Okay, so what I'd like you guys to do is I would like for you to, in order to enter this giveaway, if you type in the hashtag satisfied senior into there, and then that's your way to enter. And you can start anytime you'd like, and we'll go ahead and bring that up on the screen. Again, it's satisfied senior, one word, with hashtag. So let's do that, and this is going to be for a combo. And okay, we got some entries coming in, so let me go ahead and share that with y'all. Let me bring this here. I have like, so you guys, just so you know, like my screen configuration. I've got my main screen here that I look at, but then right above it, I've got like this really big monitor that basically it shows two, like you can put two screens on it because it's a really big monitor. So it's like sometimes trying to drag them to the right spot just takes a little while. So let me share that screen with y'all. You guys, depends where you're from. Okay, here it is. Okay, we have 13 entries so far and 19 people here. So again, hashtag satisfied senior, and that's going to enter you into this giveaway for this combo of an oil and a butter of Forget About It. All right, we got 14 entries, so seems like 4 people have not entered yet, so we're going to give it another 10 seconds or so. All right, everybody stop. Okay, let's see, what do we got here? We have 15, so let me just type in the word stop just to make sure. Seen a couple of people jump in. Tommy Robinette's here. How's it going, Tommy? Bearded Joey's in the house. What's going on, Bearded Joey Hookem? Who else? The Bearded Knight Josh. What's going on, Bearded Knight Josh? Great to see you. All right. Okay, let's draw. This is for a combo. Nicholas Z. Bearded, you are the winner. Congratulations. I do have your address, so I will send this off to you, unless you've moved in the past 2 weeks or so. So congratulations, Nicholas. Thanks to everybody for participating, and thank you, especially Satisfied Senior, for your giveaway prize. Really appreciate that. So awesome. Really exciting. Nice to do a giveaway like that. And it's just about 8:30 here. So that's really cool. Wow, way to go, Nixie. Absolutely. So one combo. Forget About It. I like the name too on that. The spelling of it. Forget About It. See, that's what I have for space. Any larger than that, and the font's going to get real small. So really, really cool. You're welcome, Nicholas. Congratulations, Nicholas Z. Once again, enjoy. Yes, definitely. Just catching up on some stuff here. All right. You've been looking for a good beard butter? Well, friend, let me tell you. Seriously, our beard butters get really, really good reviews. I'm not just saying that because I make it, but I think you'll be really satisfied with the beard butter that Ferocious has. It sells a lot more than the bombs we have. It used to be that bombs were the hot thing, but the beard butter that I use, it's a fairly simple recipe, and it is literally just shea butter, lanolin, And then I've got our carrier oil, sunflower oil, apricot oil, castor oil, jojoba oil, so it's nut free, and either natural essential oils or fragrance oils. And that's it. It's really, really smooth. Goes in nice. Let's see. Martin says Nate is the magician when it comes to making beard care products the best around. Well, thank you, Martin. Really, I appreciate that, man. I really do enjoy what I do. I enjoy making products for you, and I enjoy making things that work. Like if it doesn't work, then what's the point? So I try to make things that work for people, and if people give me feedback, I listen and I adjust it until it works for the most amount of people possible. But thank you. I really appreciate that. Russ says you found it honestly. Nate has one of the best butters in the game. Thank you so much, Joey. Really appreciate that, man. Thank you. Votto says I need to use balm again. What's that? I mean, it's just crazy how many people have switched from balms to butters. And I think, you know how like, so the whole point of a balm is to kind of keep your beard generally in place. And it conditions your beard too, but it generally keeps it in place. And like, you know how like, every like decade or so, people go through changes with their hair. Like in other words, those of you that remember back in the 80s, a lot of people, even guys, a lot of people used hair gel. And then once the 90s hit, people let their hair grow out more and didn't really put gel in their hair. They just kind of like, they just freestyled, and then maybe the next decade they had a high and tight or a short hair. And I'm wondering if like maybe there's a cultural shift other than just the fact that there's more butters now, because I think butter feels more comfortable, but I wonder if there's something more to that is like just transitioning people from balms to butters. Maybe they don't want the beard to feel so locked in anymore. I don't know. I have not been using balms lately. Some people buy balms regularly, but most people are not buying balms regularly. Most people that I'm selling to are buying butters. If they're buying either the oils or they're getting butters with their oils. So it's just, thank you, Josh. Appreciate that, man. I need to get the lava flow butter. Yeah. See, that would be a great butter. It melts very quickly and isn't pasty. Yes, exactly. It's not pasty at all. There's no beeswax in my butter. So and the lanolin definitely makes it feel, feels tight. Got the hiccups. Sorry about that. I'll definitely try your beer butter. Oh, thank you. And I guarantee it, literally. If you don't like it, just let me know. I'll either swap it out or give you your money back. I want you to never feel like you wasted money at Ferocious. So I think you'll like it. There's only one person that it wasn't for, and they left a review about that, and I'm okay with that because it's not for everybody, but most people do like it. Nate, do you know if there is any new viewers in the chat? So I've been looking at that. Who here has never been to this show before? I recognize just about everybody's name here as being here. So I think everybody, is there somebody that's been here that's never been here before? Fantastic coverage. It makes beard soft like cotton. Yeah, it really does. Hey, Dagan, what's going on? So company is gone. You're here now. Hey, everyone. Well, it's great to see you, man. Let me check something here. I'm gonna see if you're interested, Dagan. I know originally Dagan was going to be on, but then he ran into an issue with the company coming over. Dagan, if you're interested, I'm gonna send you the link anyway, and if you want to, you're welcome to, but no pressure. I know like you weren't necessarily expecting that, but that is if Instagram is super slow tonight. Okay, so invite. And I don't know why it's so slow. Like it shouldn't be. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna paste it right into here because Instagram's too slow. Um, this right there. That's to get into the stream. If Dagan, if you'd like to, or if anybody else is interested in jumping on as well, just copy that in, and I'm happy to bring you up. So definitely. And you can construct it within an hour or less, not trial and error over and over with false promise of getting it right. Well, this is true. Like if you run into if you run, let's say you place an order and you're like, oh man, I forgot to use that code I wanted to use. I'm gonna give you the code. I'm not gonna like I'm not gonna like not give you a code just because you forgot to enter it. Like if you tell me about it, then I know that was your intention. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of people that are like, oh, sorry, man, you bought it. So like, why would I do that? You know? And then if you have a change, if you say, oh man, I accidentally ordered this product, I meant to get this, let me know. I'm happy to fix that for you. So definitely, definitely. Okay. Mr. Knight, Tuesday nights, the chat provided sense, and Nate picks one to make Collaboration Corner. Oh, yeah. Collaboration Corner's a great show. Definitely want to check that out. It's different than this. This is more of just a hangout, that kind of thing. Collaboration Corner, that is where, like Russ says, people will give me scent ideas of fragrances and essential oils that I have, and then I will pick one at the end of the show, and I'll go ahead and send that to you. Oops, did I just hear a beep? Maybe. Yes. So looks like Dagan is here. So let's bring him on. There he is. Hey,
How's it
Dagan.
going?
Good. How's it going?
Good.
Well, appreciate your popping in here. I know, it's sometimes things come up, guests and things like that, and it's like it is what it is. No, no big deal.
Yeah.
So,
So
man,
Miss,
that mustache is crazy long.
yeah.
You, yeah, I mean that's like, what do you do? Are you like using anything special on that?
Yeah, I've been getting dabbling in some mustache waxes lately. So now I recently did a couple of reviews for Brett Christmas mustache wax. He sent me out some to test out and do reviews. So I did a review on that. And then Copper John's had a mustache wax he sent me
Yep.
to do a review. So
Yeah. Yeah. I need to start using it. I only have a few more waxes left, and then I got to make another batch of it. But I still have some really older ones were the scented ones. Um, that I may start using that on my mustache just because it's long enough now that I think I could probably, do
yeah,
something with it.
you got a good one going on there too.
Thank you. It's just kind of it's long, but it's not trained or anything.
All right.
Although I've noticed if I take my boar bristle brush and brush sideways instead of down, it does kind of tend to look more full, I guess.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, I used to keep it trimmed short because I have to wear a CPAP mask at night, and the mask I used to have would actually rest on top of the mustache, and it always keep it out of whack so much. So I always just cut it short. But I found a
mm-hmm.
new mask that rests just underneath the nostrils and doesn't really mess with my mustache. So I said, well, hey, I'll start growing it out and see what happens. And of course, this is what I get.
Oh, yeah, well that's good. Yeah, I for a while I used to be a potential candidate to wear one of those masks too, but I never went through with it, and then since then I've lost some weight, but I don't snore as much. But I used to like really, really. Barb would wake me up. She's like, "Sounds like you're not breathing." So
Yeah. Yeah, Beard Votto asked me what's the name of my mustache. I don't have a name for my mustache yet, Votto.
oh, like it's your friend kind of name or like the style,
Well, the name because like
like a whalers
Bob on Instagram that has that wonderful mustache too. He calls his I think Elliot or something like that. So
Oh, really? Like a real name for it? Okay, like a
yeah,
unique
yeah.
individual name. Interesting. Hey, Al Archimundo's here. Is Getter Blaster 9000 still available? It should be because what I did was I brought back all the old Collaboration Corner cents because I figured with all the new people showing up and seeing the show for the first time, it would be nice to have all those out there. Plus, like, I also realized why get rid of it? I mean, I'm paying for the space anyway. Why not keep it up there?
Yeah.
So it's all there now. So people can go there and go back all the way as far back as really when we started. But like, you know, Neon After Dark, Lido Deck, Barber's Retreat, Memberries, Apple Grove, yours is available.
I like Smooth Country the better.
Yes.
Better than Apple Grove.
Mm-hmm. Smooth Country is. I'm gonna bring that up to make sure. Oh crap! You know what? Let me do something real quick. That's one. So I have been working on these as I had time. Let me go in there because Smooth Country is hidden right now. Let me
Yeah,
fix that right now.
I just tried to look up in the app. It's not there.
No, I'm gonna fix that because I literally have been going through and I archived a lot of the older scents before, but so I have to unarchive it first, and I think that's probably I just forgot to unarchive it.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it because that was cedar, leather, oud, amber, and vanilla. I really enjoyed it.
Yes. Oh, and here's what it is. So it's active, but it's on zero channels. So let me just fix that right now. Uh,
Yeah, Russ. It's my one of my winnings from the Tuesday stream. Actually, I had three of them. I have Apple
yeah.
Grove, Smooth Country, and Texas Cowboy.
Yep. All right. Now, hopefully, that should be
Thanks,
ready.
Logan.
Oh, it just takes time to like, what is the word? Propagate to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cedar, leather, oud, amber, and vanilla. That was way back in March 2nd.
Yeah. I know. I need to get back in there and start submitting some more stints.
Oh yeah. Okay, it's up now. It's loading up. In your profile picture, Smooth Country. Let me see. Yeah, so if I look at your mustache now as compared to then, let me bring that up so we can all see. All right, share screen. Okay, so this is back in March, or at least that's the picture that from that time frame. It's still long, but the
Yeah.
mustache, that mustache is.
I don't like that picture.
Well, if you want to send me another picture, oops, sorry about that.
You took me off.
I removed the wrong Dagan. Um, wait, let's see. There we go. Because I'm like, okay, remove. But that. Oh, why? I don't know why that did that. Let me see. Why would that do that? Oh well. Anyways,
It's all right. Hit the
but
wrong
Ghetto
button.
Blaster 9000 is available.
Yeah, I got on the stream when y'all were talking about bombs. I know I put in the chat that I rarely use bomb myself these days. Just do the length of the beard. Keeps it where I want it. So
Mm-hmm. Do you think though that there's? Do you think outside our community, which however long it is or big it is, do you think that there's just this fundamental shift to go to butters, even outside the community, or do you think that like people are just sharing ideas in the community about hey try butter instead of bomb? Because I wonder if it's more of a thing, kind of like remember like back in the 80s people were like had slick gelled up hair, women had poofy hair. The 90s it kind of like just got longer but not so much gelled up, and then maybe like shorter hair the next decade. And I'm just wondering if it's like an actual shift in the way people are styling their beards now, or is it just because they just think the butter's better?
I think it's just better because it's more nourishing instead of using like a high hole bomb that it's just not going to feel the same when you actually touch your beard.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and and it's true because when you put balm in your beard, you've got the beeswax really holding it in place, and for a while at least, it feels rather waxy.
Well, yeah, I mean, I tried several butters that are like really thick butters. So
Hmm.
just being a really thick butter will actually have a little bit of holding properties because of the thickness of it. But
Yeah,
still give that nourishing property.
exactly. Yeah, because I've noticed like with my butter, it does provide a little bit of a hold, not as much as the balm, but I feel like it's probably because of the lanolin, just kind of, which has a tendency to, on.
Oh,
In fact, do I have? Hold on, let me check. I might have something.
well, you're. I say your screen froze there for a second.
Oh, did it? Oops.
But you're back though.
Hold on 1 second.
That's all right. Yeah, I know. Yeah, McMahon. He's driving
Oops.
trucks and stuff, so he's not around much these days.
Sorry, I missed you for a second. What?
Oh, they're asking about where McMahon's been. He got a job a while back of driving 18 wheelers, so
Oh,
he's not in the community as much as anymore. So
can you guys see that there?
yeah,
That is pure lanolin.
huh?
That's what lanolin looks like on its own before it gets into the butter or the balm. I put it in both, but like as you can see, it's really kind of sticky
Yeah,
and thick, kind of like a kind of like a thicker, kind of like Vaseline actually. That's what it feels like, although
yeah,
it's a little stickier than Vaseline. But because it's sticky though, I think when you mix it in with the shea butter, um, and then you put that in your beard, it has a tendency, when it's warm, when that butter is melted, it goes in smooth, but then as it hardens, it has a tendency, I think, to kind of like gently pull it in a little bit, which is, I think, is why there's a little bit of hold.
yeah. I can definitely see that.
Dagan just trimmed his stash.
Well, actually, probably several weeks ago was the last time I trimmed it.
All right. Do you trim it yourself or do you go somewhere?
I don't know. I trim my mustache myself. I trim my beard myself.
I for years I would shave, trim my beard myself and my mustache, but the last time I really did anything with it, I went somewhere and had them do it because I wanted to kind of like bring it more like this instead of like a squared off look like some people have.
Mm-hmm.
So that was 2 months ago though. I think I'm due to maybe reshape it a little bit.
Yeah, I was thinking about trimming a little off the bottom here. Man, I just measured the other day, and I'm like 8.5 inches.
Oh wow, wow, that's really impressive.
I think the longest I've had was actually 10 inches.
So did you get to a point where you just felt it was too long, or did you want to just
Well, yeah,
kind
but
of?
the time is at the time I had it 10 inches. There was quite a bit of transparency. So that's one of the reasons why I cut it back too.
Hmm.
But I think this length, about 8 inches or so, is I like it about 8 inches. So
Yeah, no, it looks great, and I mean, it looks to most people it looks huge. I mean, it looks like you've been growing that for like half your life, big.
yeah.
Guys, this
Oh,
is here is a beeswax, little pellets.
yeah.
These melt down. Oops.
All right. All right. Now Vado's making a comment. Says, "How many pounds can my mustache bench?"
No, wow, that's funny, right?
And of
Let's
course,
see, digging. You have to hide away from bald eagles. They might use your beard to build a nest.
yeah. And Gabe's comment about Dagan needs to make a video on how to talk without the mouth moving.
Like a ventriloquist.
Yeah, E-Rock comments on my videos all the time about that.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Oh, I know, Vado. I know.
Varo, you're a mess.
Yeah, Votto is the first person I gave a wrench to on my channel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let's see. Nate, did you see Nicholas above comment? Let me go up there now. No, I didn't. Let's see. Oh, Nicholas. Oh, here. Hey, thanks for letting me know. Nicholas C. Bearded says Nate Bearded Night Viewer is new, so give him your combo win. All right. Well, hey, Nicholas, thank you very much. I will certainly do that. So, Bearded Knight, you're going to be the one that gets that. So, if you don't mind, if you could reach out to me when you get a moment at ferociousbeardcompany@gmail.com. Just send me your name and your address, and I'll send you that comment or that combo. And again, that's the combo right here. Forget about it. So, congratulations again, Nicholas. Really generous of you. Thank you so much for that. That's what's so great about this community.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, Nicholas. Yeah, Ray. He says that stash looks like it should be named Sheldon. No, can't name Sheldon because Walt Gentleman Prime. His turtle's named Sheldon. That'd be kind of weird.
Well, what is it? This is my brother Daryl, and this is my other brother Daryl. I guess you could have to. You could be Dagan and Dagan.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so I did miss a couple of comments. I'm just jumping up on here. Logan says he has Smooth Country and it's a good scent. Yeah, that is a good scent. Catching up. Yeah. My friends used to call mine Flavor Saver and Lips and Shoulder. Flavor Saver. Now there's some truth to that. That mustache needs its own zip code.
I know. I'm gonna start doing more videos about mustaches now. So, especially if I'm dabbling in mustache wax.
Yeah. Hey Nick, thank you for being here, man. I hope you're doing well, brother. Yeah, thank you. Not sure if he's still in chat or if he has IG. I know. Yeah, well, cool. I hope he does. And
yeah, because he hasn't responded about that, so he may be gone already. Hey Nick.
Yeah. And there's no way I don't think there's a way anymore to contact like YouTube members. Like I think when they first started there was, but not anymore.
All right, I'm checking it out, Ray.
Let me see. Well, if anybody knows the Bearded Knight Josh, just please let him know, and I'll see what I can do to reach out to him too. But Nick H. Hey, Nate, I never got your email, brother. Nick, I'm sorry about that. I was looking for your email, and I wasn't sure 100% if I had... There's a few Nick H's, in other words, and I wanted to make sure I had the right person. So would you mind sending me a quick message either on Instagram, Ferocious Beer Crew, or ferociousbeercompany@gmail.com? I really do want to talk with you, man. Thank you, Nick. Thank you. Really, man. Thank you. Awesome. All right. Again, ferociousbeercompany@gmail.com. All right. Yeah, come on now. Deacon's here just so he doesn't need hands.
I know.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, and if Votto tells you to check your DMs, think twice. Because he don't have ID either.
Well, he'll be the first to volunteer to donate his winnings to Votto too, which I totally appreciate. Aldemir, I will try Lone Wolf oil with Texas Night Butter. Ooh, nice. Texas Night. Great scent. Yes, sir, Nick. You. So digging what with life and with your content, like anything new going on or just?
Well, no. I mean, well, actually, I've been with the current company for 21 years, and this coming Black Friday week or weekend, It'll be my first one not working in 21 years.
Really?
So that's gonna be pretty cool.
That's really cool.
Because
21
my
years, you always work the holiday?
yeah, I've always worked with holiday, and because even several years back we started opening up on Thanksgiving, but like at 6 p.m. I'd have to work Thanksgiving night, and of
Mm-hmm.
course then Black Friday weekend, and but actually last year because of the pandemic we didn't open to the public, but we did stay open for what for curbside pickup where somebody could order online and pick it up at store. But we didn't actually have any customers last year at Thanksgiving, and they're doing the same thing this year for Thanksgiving, for
Mm-hmm.
Thanksgiving Day. But as for Black Friday, yeah, I don't have to work because my other half, his niece is getting married on that Saturday after Thanksgiving. So, and they live down in Brownsville, so we're going to travel down there for the wedding. We're actually going to leave. We're actually going to leave Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, and spend Thanksgiving down there, and come back the Monday the next following week.
Okay. Well, good. I mean, safe travels. I'm glad you got it off.
Yeah, I deserve it. 21 years, same company. Finally get
Yeah,
one.
though
You know,
they're probably like, boy, he's gonna retire if we don't give him a vacation day off on a holiday.
right?
Jeez.
Uh,
Oh, well, good, man. I hope you enjoy it. I know Thanksgiving just snuck up on us. Um, and, this year, I mean, I think, with last year being a big fiasco with COVID and like this year, we've got like a Christmas tree, like a mini Christmas tree in the window that I'm tempted to plug it in every now and then, but we still have pumpkins outside. It's like we're mixing holidays here, we're mixing seasons, but I just feel like it just seems right to just light the Christmas tree a little early this year for some reason,
right.
you know? So,
Oh, no. Vado said you need to check your DM.
yeah, unless someone else sent me a message.
I think
Oh,
Vado said he sent you a message.
well, that'll be a first. I see another message from somebody else, but um, oh,
Yeah, Vado, check your DM from Nick. From Nick, he sent you a DM.
yeah. Oh, someone tell Votto to check his DM. He blocked me. Right, he blocked everybody.
All
Finally,
right,
hat drop time.
all right. I guess
Later,
Gabe's
guys.
leaving.
All right, Gabe. Thanks
Later,
for
Gabe.
being here, brother. Have a great night, man. Have a nice weekend.
Oh no, Vado
Oh,
said
MySpace. Oh,
he sent on
MySpace.
MySpace.
Boy, MySpace. You remember that? So MySpace came out. When did that come out? Like in the 90s?
Yeah, I don't remember.
I mean, I remember it, but it was like pre Facebook, wasn't it? It was maybe early 2000s or something.
Yeah, I do remember making an account, but I never really did anything with it.
Yeah, and everybody on MySpace, like it wasn't a regular. It's almost like you had to have a theme song and obnoxious colors and stuff like that. I do
Yeah.
early 2000s. Ellie, thank you. I know it's like. Do you guys remember GeoCities? Do you remember that? Like if you wanted to build a web page back in the day, there was a company called GeoCities, and you could build
Oh,
a
yeah,
page, and they
vaguely.
called them neighborhoods. Like I don't know, South Beach slash whatever. So like your page would be like GeoCities slash South Beach slash and the number.
Yeah, yeah.
More like my face. Well, Ellie said, okay, yeah, I used to have a couple of GeoCity sites. Yeah, I did too. I remember back then, like everybody was like all new to the internet. So like I had this little webcam and I think I called it like my cat cam and I set it up where I could like put it down near the cat's dish and you could log in at any hour and see if my cat was eating lunch. So, but
Talk about internet. Talk about video games. I remember my first video game was on a Commodore 64.
okay. Well, I remember those Commodores. My
Yeah.
grandfather used to have one of those. Did he Commodore? 64. Yeah, because that was the game system though, right?
Yeah, it was like a little computer, but it had you can play games on it and stuff. So
Yeah, he had something that was like a computer, but it was Commodore.
so I
Oh,
remember.
Russ says he DM bearded night if it's Josh. Oh, cool. Let me know. And awesome. Sorry, David. You remember?
Well, I thought talking about Atari 2600. I
Yep.
had one of those. That was pretty. A couple games on
Yeah, it
there. I
was.
mean, a couple games I played so often. I pretty much memorized how to get through it the quickest way possible. It's like
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. The first time I ever stayed up 24 hours a day, like all night, I stayed at a friend's house, and he had Atari 2600, and there was a car racing game. Well, except you were not racing against any other people. You were just racing against the computer, but it was called Enduro, and the graphics were pretty horrible in today's terms.
well,
But
yeah, today.
but then I remember like, wow, this is cool. You can drive through fog and snow and ice or something and rain and daytime, nighttime, and it was pretty cool. I stayed up literally 24 hours a day playing that overnight. Dig it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I've been thinking about that. I got some good ideas. I just need to put them in play. But I'm not gonna be able to do it anytime soon. I gotta wait till after the holidays because I'm in retail, so this time is really busy for us. And pretty much when I come home, I'm working I'm working 6 days a week. 50, 60 hour, weeks. So by the time I come
Yeah.
home, I maintain my channel. You do my videos for that, but anything extra, I just don't have time for it. And so after the holidays, and actually once we get back past inventory, because inventory is like 2 weeks after Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So once we get past that, I'll be a little more free to do things and focus on that because I do actually do want to start selling them. So
I think they're great. I mean, the ones I've seen, I think they're really nice.
I actually even made one of uh, acrylic.
Yeah, and that's like a great. I mean, it's easy to get, and as long as I think that's sometimes it's lighter than wood, isn't it?
Well, no, I mean depend on what the wood is.
Oh yeah, okay.
Like it's
Um,
because the when I really started making them, I was making them out of oak. That's kind of a heavy wood. Then the more recent ones, I made them out the much lighter wood. So,
okay.
which really doesn't matter because it seems like when somebody wins them off my stream for a giveaway, when I ship it out, the weight doesn't seem to matter because it seems like I'm still paying the same price as the heavier ones. So,
Are you putting them in like one of those USPS boxes? Like if it fits, it ships.
no, I've been using my own boxes. But
Okay.
I have a personal account with USPS. But I was thinking maybe I need to open up a business account. I think it made a business account where I get better rates.
Yeah. Well, I know like I have a Shopify website, so I'm able to get their rates for priority, which is still USPS. Is you don't get that much of a break. Where
Hmm.
you do get breaks is if you ship with FedEx or UPS, but I don't usually ship with those.
Yeah.
Um, nice, Diggin. I had the pleasure of receiving one.
Yep. Nicholas got one.
Cool.
So far, everybody's got one and said they really like it. So maybe I need to send you one, Nate.
Can it hold like 75 beard oils?
Oh, that'd be quite big.
I might have to bring the Odyssey down and pick it up.
Well, yeah, yeah,
Because,
yeah. Let me go grab this one over here.
that's a lot of beard oils behind Diggins on his shelf.
Yeah, I got more than that too. So, see,
Nice.
I even got my little logo in here now,
Oh, really cool. That looks
yeah.
great, man.
And two different slots they're perfect fit for the Chicago cones. Fit in the slot right
Okay.
here. Yeah,
Yeah, I was wondering what those slots were. So that's for the combs. Perfect.
yeah.
Yeah, that's really nice looking. That's the thing with those. There was somebody that reached out to me like 2 years ago, and he made things like that, and he wanted to know if I'd buy some wholesale to keep and then sell them. But you know, it would be so much to ship those things that I don't think it would be. I don't know. Like, I have never figured out a way to like buy something like that wholesale, and then I mean, if I made them, it'd be one thing, but
Yeah,
if I bought them wholesale from somebody,
you wouldn't be
um,
making much of a profit.
I don't think I'd make anything. I
Yeah.
mean, it
Well, it
would
depends on how
be
much. Well, yeah, it depends on how much he's selling for. So,
right.
but I know for me shipping using my own box, it actually cost me. Well, depending on where it goes, it's been costing me from anywhere from like 11 and change to like almost $13
Okay.
to ship it in my own box. But I think if I use one of those, it fits, it ships. I think it is like a couple dollars cheaper. But
It's like if I ship in one of those boxes, like the usually like I'll ship if I'm using them like those medium sized boxes, and they end up being about 13.50 if it's that kind of box. But if I ship something in my own padded envelopes, then it's usually priorities like about 8 and change. First class is like anywhere from 3 to 7, depending on where it's going. But that's the average. Um,
yeah, because when I do it online through USPS, it only gives me two options: priority and first class. I mean, I don't get any cheaper options.
okay,
That's
so
the
you got to go to the post office.
I'd have to go to the post office if I want a cheaper option.
Yep.
So, which I don't like. They should give the option online to be able to do it.
Yeah, because you got to go to the post office and stand in line for like 20 minutes usually, because it seems like
Right?
there's yeah, things I think are pretty bad at the post office. Because as an example, I go to the Keller post office whenever I go bring mail, and so you know how they have those boxes where you can drop them off 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
So there's a handle on it usually, and you can pull that handle down to open the box, and that way it's easy to hold on to. Well, that handle came off maybe 4 or 5 months ago, and they haven't replaced the handle yet. I'm like, are things that tight that they can't replace a handle on a box?
What? Yeah, you just go get a handle and glue it on there.
Yeah, I mean, there's
How hard
screw
is that?
holes. Like I was thinking literally of sneaking in, getting the measurements, and making a handle myself and putting it on and see if they keep it on there because it's
Oh,
dangerous now because you hold on to it. There's nothing to stop it from coming up and hitting you in
I
the
bet
hand.
I bet you they wouldn't notice.
Yeah, I think you're right. They wouldn't. The customers would,
Yeah.
but yeah. Well, guys, let's do a giveaway. I want to do another giveaway, courtesy of Satisfied Senior. This is going to be Benevolence, a bottle of Benevolence, which is vanilla, orange, and frankincense and myrrh. So, give me a second. We'll cue it up, and then we'll pick out the word we're going to use. So another name for benevolence was actually far out. That was a
Far
scent
out.
name. That was the scent name originally. And so let's do hashtag far out, all one word. Far out. And you guys can start whenever you'd like. We've got 15 people here, so whenever you like, just type in the hashtag far out. One word, no spaces. If you do it accidentally and a space comes in, then just do it again.
Redo it. So how you liking that giveaway tool versus your little spinny wheel?
I like it. It took a little while to get used to it. Like the biggest complaint I have about it is once you do one giveaway and you want to do another one, you have to kind of reload the page or else like
It still keeps track of. I mean, like, yeah, if you stay with the same hashtag, it still keeps track of who already did it. So, in a way, it could be a good thing to depending on how you want to do your giveaways, it could be a good thing because. But if you
yeah,
want, or
that's
if you
true.
want, yeah, or if you just want to start completely fresh or change the hashtag, then yes, you gotta redo it.
Yep. So we've got 11 entries so far. 14 people are in the live stream. Okay. Let's get ready to pick a winner.
And good luck to everybody.
Yeah, definitely. All right, let me bring up the screen and we'll see who's going to win. Okay, here we go. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Draw.
So yeah, I like it. And who are winners? It shows that little confetti coming out. So
Yeah, it's cool. It's like exciting. Oh, come
Ah,
on. Look at that.
Nicholas!
Nicholas C. Beard again. Nice.
Congratulations, Nicholas.
Wow, that's awesome. You won this bottle of benevolence too. So again, the scent profile is vanilla, orange, and frankincense and myrrh. So congratulations to you, Nicholas. Thanks to everybody for participating in that one. Although Nicholas did donate his first winning to Bearded Knight Josh. So I was going to say you'd save me some shipping if I shipped it all together, but one's going to Nicholas. One's going to Nicholas. And the combo is going to Bearded Knight Josh if he reaches out to me. So, but congratulations. And thanks again, Satisfied Senior, seriously, for that. That's very, very generous. So appreciate you.
Yep, and while I'm on here, I'm going to shout out. Nate is going to be on Creation Station this coming Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern on my channels. So
yes, I can't wait to do that. I have not been on another person's show for I think since Beer Times with Scott, which was a good probably 6 months ago.
Yeah, because you've been on my channel before, but it's been quite a long time ago.
It has been, and I feel bad that like I want to be on other people's shows. I just sometimes you get so busy with your own stuff that you kind of just forget sometimes to just reach out and say, hey man, you got a slot or you want to talk or something, it's like,
right.
It's really, it's just, that's on me for not reaching out to other people and to you more often about that kind of stuff. But I don't know. I mean, I guess we all are busy with stuff, but we do have to take time to kind of, I think things like that are good because they help us talk about things, what's going on. And then they also give other people the, a good sense about what Ferocious is about, who I am, what I'm about, that kind of thing.
Yeah. And while I'm here, can I talk about my live streams real quick?
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm sure most of y'all know that, we do Creation Station pretty much trying to do it every other week. But so if you want to be on Creation Station, just, DM me and I'll let the other guys know because we also have, Ron Deliberately Bearded and Sober Chef Eric and Casey Bushy Beard is on when he can. Mm-hmm. So if you want to be on Creation Station, just let me know. And every other week besides Creation Station, me and Ron go live, just us two, and that's pretty much free to open to, if you just want to hop in, we usually put a link in the chat for if you want to hop in. So feel free to hop in. Excuse me. Feel free to hop in if you want on those chats.
Which night is the one with Ron on?
Yeah. The Sundays we're not in Creation Station, so we go live every Sunday. Whether it's going to be Creation.
Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah. Okay.
So whether it's going to be Creation Station or just me and Ron.
Okay, got you. Well, that keeps it easy to remember. Sunday night, digging.
Yeah. Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, well, I can't wait to be on, and I already told Barb, hey, Sunday I'm going to be busy.
Well, I say except for the Sunday Thanksgiving weekend. I can't remember what the date that is, but I'll be out of town, so most likely I won't be going live that Sunday.
Yep. No, that makes sense. Yeah, I won't be doing the free for all next Friday because it's the day after Thanksgiving, so we'll probably be just hanging out, doing stuff, maybe family stuff, But
speaking of which, what day is Christmas on this year? Same day?
Christmas is on a Saturday.
It's a Saturday.
Saturday.
Okay, my birthday is on Christmas Day.
Oh wow.
So everybody celebrates my birthday. Well, everybody celebrates Christmas, celebrates my birthday. So
Right? Well, that's awesome. That's easy to remember too.
I know. Get
So,
presents
but
once a year.
but yeah, that's the thing that stinks. I knew like one of my friends growing up, his birthday was on Christmas too. So like he always kind of felt like he got shortchanged on gifts because it was, oh, here's your combination birthday slash Christmas present.
Well, I think that's all really on your parents, I guess, when you're growing up. Because my parents made a point to get the two different gifts. I had my celebrate Christmas in the morning, and I had my birthday in the afternoon. So I always got two different gifts, and pretty much most of my immediate family followed the same suit. I get two gifts, and of course until I got older, and one a little bit more expensive things that they would actually combine it, but so
Yeah. I know, right? It's like, well, are you sure you want to get me two presents? Okay, here's my list.
no, but yeah,
Yeah.
but as a little kid growing up, I always got two presents. So
Oh, that's good. Very good. And those paintings behind you, those are your husband's, right?
yep.
Yeah, it's great artwork.
And yeah, if you want to watch my recent video of where does the mustache end and the beard begin, I do that video in the bathroom, and there's also painting to my side that he did as well. So.
Oh, really? Very good. Saves you a fortune in buying those things at Michael's or whatever, buying what is it, Home Store or something. Like we went to the Home Store the other day and they had all these pictures. But yeah, I put pictures that my kids have made in the past, all sporadic throughout the house.
Well, even like this one right here,
Hmm.
I build the frame for it. So I build the frames for its pictures.
Nice. That almost looks like a photo from here.
Yeah. And actually, this one right here does kind of look like a photo. Look at that.
Yeah, that is just so really, really nice. What is the white building behind? Is that like, it almost looks like the USS Arizona, but the trees don't
Well,
match.
well, no. Have you been around White Rock Lake?
Yeah.
This is the bathhouse by White Rock Lake. It's looking
Okay.
at it from the other side of the lake.
Okay.
So
Wow.
that's what that little white building in the background is.
Hmm. Just really impressive.
Yeah, he did pretty good work. I mean, most of what he started out was doing is fashion illustrations.
Hmm.
So he has a lot of fashion illustrations painted too. But then he started getting into landscape and stuff like that, which he sold more of this kind of stuff than he ever did his fashion stuff. So
Huh.
because
And
the
yeah,
fashion
that's.
illustration is more of a finer type niche, type thing, and whereas
Hmm.
landscape that appeals to a broader variety of people. So
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've never been good at painting. I used to take a lot of pictures, like photos and stuff like that, and I actually sold one photo to a credit union in Rhode Island, of the state capital of Rhode Island. I was like there at just the right time and got a nice, right as the sun was setting, so it was like this orange sky behind it. In Rhode Island, they've got the capital, kind of looks like the Washington capital, the state of the DC. It kind of looks like that. And it just by happenstance, I got a picture, and I brought it to a local art dealer, and they were like, "Oh, we'll hold it on consignment." And 2 weeks later, they called me and they said a credit union wants a 24 by 36 of it. So back then there was a website called Jumbo Giant, and which might still be in existence, but they would print large photos for you at a reasonable price. And so on canvas. So then I had to order it myself, and then it came in and I brought it in, and they bought it. So, but yeah, it was the only thing I've ever sold. If that's not beard related.
yeah, I had to mute myself there for a minute. The dog started barking, so they might bark here a few more times.
That's all right. Yeah. I'm used to that with three dogs here.
Hear that?
Yeah. Can the dog hear me? Maybe the dog thinks that there's someone in the house.
I know my mom just got home and opened the garage. My mom lives with us too, so
Okay.
every time somebody comes home, like even when I come home from work, I open the garage door and I start hearing the dogs barking. It's just
Yeah, I know. It's funny how they do that. It's like, wait, don't you recognize me
I know.
after all these years?
Well, they don't realize it is until they actually see me. Then they're fine.
Yeah, they just hear the noise.
But
So,
we got three little chihuahuas. So.
okay. I've got one Chihuahua. I've got another dog that's the size of a Chihuahua, but she's not really. And then we have a dog that's just like a larger, kind of like a German Shepherd slash Collie style dog.
That's
But
cool.
it's the little ones that bark the most, though.
Yeah, well, especially chihuahuas. Chihuahuas can be annoying sometimes.
Yeah, and it's funny because people say Chihuahuas can be mean dogs, but mine, she's super gentle. Like she will like if you give her a piece of popcorn or something, she'll make that face like she's about to snap, like and then she opens her mouth gently and grabs it. It's just the funniest thing. Like it's built in to have this scowl look for a second, and then she grabs the food.
Right? Well, yeah. I mean, they all have different personalities because we got one that she just loves everybody. Then the other one only likes me and my husband, and anybody new, she just barks, barks, barks at him.
Mm-hmm.
But my back a long time ago, my grandparents they used to have a chihuahua. That thing was mean. It only liked my grandpa. It didn't really like my grandma. So
That's funny. It's like I don't understand. There was only one person that our larger dog didn't like, and this guy we had when I left Fidelity, we had a kind of a party at my house, kind of a housewarming, thanks for being with the team kind of thing party in the summer. And one guy, the couple was from Massachusetts, and he had this real booming voice, loud booming voice with a Mass accent. So like my dog, for whatever reason, did not like that guy when he talked, and like would start growling and stuff. It's like, what are you doing? Like totally unique, but it's just I think because of his voice was so deep, with that accent. Gabe says my Chihuahua's nice most of the time. LOL, yeah, most of the time.
yeah, most of the
Yeah,
time.
but they make great watchdogs though. They just
Yeah,
instant
because they're,
like.
'cause they're so yippy.
Yep. Russ has a mid-sized mix and a bloodhound. Bloodhound's cool.
Yeah, bloodhounds they have a really good sense of smell. A lot better than a lot of other dogs.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's see what else is happening. Just a reminder for those of you guys that are just joining, or just joined recently. Down below, you'll see that pre-Black Friday special. If you spend $50 or more at Ferocious, you can choose 2 oils of your choice for free with code Early Access. So that's happening through the 22nd, which is a Monday, and then the 23rd, band, banjos and wait, why do I always get it mixed up? Beards and Banjos, Brian, his channel, he's gonna be hosting a Black Friday special with 17, at least 17 beard oil companies, each of which will have their own Black Friday specials starting that day. So you guys will definitely want to tune in for that. And I mean, well, I won't tell you what the special is yet because I don't want to, ruin the surprise. I want Brian to be able to say that, but it's going to be good. So, but I'm sure all the other companies out there, the small batch companies on there, are going to be also having really good deals. So don't spend all your money yet.
I know. Spread it around.
Okay, Satisfied Senior is leaving. Thanks to all. I learned something every time. Good night, good luck, and good beer day tomorrow. Thank you very much, Satisfied Senior. Have
Yep.
a
Good night.
great evening.
Yeah, and Nate, when we have you on Crystal Station, I definitely want to talk to you about all these cool things that you're coming up with the BOGOs and that Magic Mist, all these good ideas that you're coming out with. So I definitely want to delve into that when you're on our stream.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. It's like, the Magic Mist, the BOGO plan, which just like, logically makes sense. Just I think a lot of people are, it takes a people one particular day, they don't want to spend $59 on a code, but they want to get actual product with that money, which I get. But if they do the math, then and they buy beard oils a lot, then it's probably worth it, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely somebody's a regular or potential person that could be a regular to your company. I think it's definitely a good choice to make. So yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll be definitely happy to talk about that just because I'll give you like my thought process behind it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely. Um, Seeing about what else is happening on my end.
Well, I know mine. Tomorrow's my one of my only days off during the week because I actually since the beginning of October I've only had Saturdays off, and then I work Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday next week. Then I'll be on my trip starting Wednesday. But my oil meter, my car says I'm down to like 23% on oil, and of course, I'm about to take a long trip. I gotta get my oil changed, so my
Yeah,
only time to do it is tomorrow. But it's a weekend, so it's gonna be busy. So I gotta make sure I get up early and make sure I'm one of the first people in line. Otherwise I'll be.
sure. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, if you go early enough, you'd probably be good to go.
Well, yeah, they open at 8. The place I'd like to go to is open at 8, so it's not too bad.
Okay. Oh, that's good. Yeah. I went in after I dropped the kids off 2 weeks ago. I went in and at school I went in to get my oil changed, and I was home by 8:30. And I mean I got there. I actually was. I didn't. I know I needed to get oil changed, but I went to Dunkin' Donuts real quick in Watauga, wherever it is, and right next to it, rather than try to leave the parking lot, which is always a challenge with all that traffic on 377, there's a oil changing or whatever, the oil place right there, so I just went there and got my oil changed.
Man, I
And
wish
got
there was a Dunkin' Donuts closer to where I live.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like when I lived in New England, I used to go to Dunkin' Donuts all the time, but since I've been here, I don't know. I really well, because there was a Dunkin' Donuts for a while, but then they started opening, but it's different now. It's not the same. Not the same vibe.
Oh yeah, yes, Ninja. I go to Valvoline. That's where I go.
Yeah. Valvoline.
Yeah,
That's good. That's a good place. I've been there before. But
yeah.
I don't really like I Oh, go ahead.
I'd say because they got one just a few minutes down the road. Really, about 5 minutes, 5 6 minutes to get there. So
You know what I think is funny? I will get like coupons from different local places, and they're like oil change like 29.95, and then you'll see does not apply to synthetic oil. But that's all everyone pretty much ever uses anymore is synthetic. So it's like, well,
yeah.
then who's this coupon for? you know?
Well, I got a little story about how I came across Valvoline. I mean, I found Valvoline actually several years ago. But anyway, the way I came about having Valvoline because the place I used to use that also used to be kind of down the street is that one time I got my oil changed there, and not too long after my brakes started getting kind of mushy
Hmm.
and not stopping good. So I took it to the shop, and they found out that I had oil in the brake line.
Oh,
And
wow.
and I don't, there's no way they can get oil in the brake line unless somebody puts oil in where the brake fluid goes.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that when they, because a lot of places they top off your fluids. So I'm assuming that when they try to top off my brake fluid, they inadvertently put motor oil in it, instead.
Right.
And that's not good on the brake lines, the rubber brake lines, and they were all swollen. So I had to get new brake lines and everything. So I was like, oh my gosh.
Jeez.
But there's really no way to prove it, so I couldn't really just take them to
Yeah.
court or anything. But
Yeah, yeah. I know what you mean. But man, that's just ridiculous. That's and, like, you go somewhere like that because you trust them, like these guys are the experts.
yeah,
Nicholas, thank you very much for tracking down probably Bearded Knight Josh. on Instagram. I just made a note of that. I will be reaching out and confirming that is the right person. So thank you, sir. And there's one other thing I need to do probably this weekend is I need to put the latest Collaboration Corner sent up on the website from last week. I have not done that yet, which is Autumn Night. So, right? I'm just going to double check. Autumn. Yeah. For the most part, I try to make it so like it'll go up within like a day or so, if not that evening. So I just need to get in a process of doing that because the last one that's up is Scorpio from Amanda from the previous week. But
Hey, Susanna.
Susanna, what's up? Great to see you.
Yeah, I definitely need to start coming up with some more stint profiles. And I mean, I hop in on your Tuesday shows sometimes, but and see what people get graded. But it's been a while since I've actually submitted anything. So
yeah, and what I'm going to try to do too is I'm going to like on every single Collaboration Corner sent page, I'm going to post a video to that video, like a video of the actual conversation about that rather than just a
like
generic.
like a little clip of it. The clip, just the excerpt of that section, right? Not the whole live.
Well, maybe I can do it like you know how you can clip a YouTube at the time at a certain timestamp.
Yeah.
Maybe that because I don't have the time to make download the video, copy it, edit it. I don't have that time, but I do have time to just post, like to right click on it in from this time, and like that's right when I'll start talking about it. And that way, if they want to watch the whole thing, they can.
Yeah.
That'll work. Because I mean,
because it'll be better. Because if you just post a video and they don't, somebody may not necessarily want to watch it from the very beginning, you know.
Right. Yeah. So I'll definitely do it from the time that I start talking about it. That's a good note. But I mean, I don't want to just do like, I mean, I can't, I could, but it would take so long to do, like to I don't even know how I do that. I'd have to like screen capture it or something. I don't know. I'm not set up for that kind of stuff. What is behind your back, digging oils or tattoo ink? What's up there, Joshua?
Definitely oils there, Joshua. But thank you. It is a nice collection. I guess.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
I know. I got a whole line of ferocious. This is all ferocious right here.
Top shelf.
Right there.
Thank you, sir. I was gonna say though, you can put beard oil on a tattoo. So at least, I mean, not like big early like that you just got, but once it's healed, you could definitely use that to help keep that thing moisturized and shiny.
Yeah, so Susan said you can definitely format YouTube links to automatically make a video start at a certain timestamp.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I noticed like I can't figure out how to do that on my iPhone, but I can do it from a computer. But I make those product changes on the computer anyway, so I think I can do that.
Sometimes it seems to be that you can't do as much stuff on a mobile device as you can a computer.
Yeah.
And I noticed that in YouTube Studio, you can't do quite as much in YouTube Studio on the iPhone versus the PC or
PC.
whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's like even like it sounds silly, but like like I have the mobile app. Let's say I'm down in my kitchen and I want to put like a code that I created to save a certain percent on something. If I want to put that on the app, I have to go to a computer because I have to load the app on a computer because they said the screen's too small on a phone, and even on an iPad they say it's too small. So it's like, so that's why sometimes you might not see something on the app right after I put it on Instagram because I haven't had a chance to get to the computer to upload it yet.
That's crazy.
Oh, it works on the mobile, just a different way to format the link. Oh, interesting. I'm going to have to try to, if you know how to do that, like
Yeah, reach out to Nate.
Yeah, definitely, because I mean that's like the biggest thing that if I want to just jump right to a scene, I have not been able to figure out how to do it on the phone. Had a feeling it was oils, but there's a lot of different color bottles and nice top shelf indeed.
But
Yeah, that's
tattoos, man, I
cool.
like tattoos. Speaking of tattoos, I want to get another tattoo someday. I got tattoos over here. I got tattoos over here. I got tattoos on my back. I got this one on my forearm, but I need one on this forearm to so I can be matching,
Like balanced.
balanced out.
Yeah, Barb's been talking for years about wanting to get a sleeve tattoos all over like her arm, and I keep
Uh,
saying you should. It's just just go do it. A little bit of
You know,
time.
well this was my very first tattoo. I don't know if it's too much light, but
Oh wow, that's cool. I see it pretty
oh,
clearly. Let me bring up the screen. There you go.
I don't know. It's probably too much light here right now, but
No, we see it.
it's it's a wolf. I got that when I was 18, and I'm 46 now. So
Yes, I do have a couple of tattoos. I've got this right here, which is this is so this is a rose because my daughter's name is Julia Rose, and these are footprints from her twin brother Noah, who was actually stillborn, and so but those are his footprints from the hospital.
so got that one there.
Oh, let me zoom in on that real quick
That's
too.
that's that's a wolf paw with skulls inside there. Then I got a Volkswagen symbol.
Volkswagen. Do you have a Volkswagen?
I used to have I've owned five different older Volkswagen Beetles.
Wow. Okay, let me see if I can't get a picture of this and show you. This is my other tattoo. I'll just show you on the
I got a couple.
camera.
I got two on my back, which I'm not going to show you. I'm not going to take my shirt off on camera. Hey,
So
Matt.
this is my other tattoo
Yeah, of course, ferocious.
with the red eyes and
That's
then my
cool.
hair.
Well,
But I
I'm on
got the.
back. Well, on my back, I got the two tattoos on my back are to represent my mom. One to represent my mom, and one to represent my dad.
That's awesome. I've always thought that like you know I didn't get tattoos really until Julia was born, and I didn't have tattoos before that. But I've always felt like if you're gonna get a tattoo, get something that actually it means something to you. Because when I went to get this tattoo, the tattoo artist told me that a lot of people just go in and they see things on the wall and they walk in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's popular nowadays? Like they just get it just to have something rather than maybe take a little time and design something unique and personal to them.
Well, yeah, I mean, all my tattoos have meaning to me. So, I mean,
Yeah, that's good.
because like this is the latest one I had, and it's skulls. I like skulls, so that mean to me.
Hey, Matthew. Mm-hmm.
This wolf, my very first one I got. I mean, wolf I consider my spirit animal, and of course, there's a combination of two things I like: the wolf and skulls. And then, of course, I've owned five different Volkswagens. So,
Sure.
but the next one on this forum, I want to get a bearded skull.
That would look good. That would look really good.
Yeah, I think so.
Wolfpack, I got one too, man. Joshua has. What's up, Joshua? Um, I want a couple of tattoos on my chest, maybe one on my neck, but I'm not getting them until I meet my personal body goals. Fair. Fair enough.
Fair.
What do you guys think about people getting tattoos on their face?
Oh, well.
I mean, I've seen it, but and I
I say,
know my kids are, of course, interested in that. Well, one of them, and I'm like, whatever you do, until you figure out what you want to do in life, you know, I would
yeah,
recommend
I
not
say
doing
each
that.
I say each their own, but I wouldn't do it. Like beards, tattoos are becoming more accepted, but when it comes to the face, I think that's still you know, something to be look down on, especially when it comes to working something professional.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tats are addictive. Yeah, they can be definitely.
Well,
And
no, I'm
like
not.
this one,
Yeah,
it did hurt, but especially like on the back end of it, but it was tolerable. For whatever reason, the one on my leg, the ferocious one, it just seemed like it just hurt a lot more, probably because it was just focused in one space for so long.
yeah, and what gets me, I've always had a high tolerance of pain. So when I got my tattoo, this is the weird thing. It didn't really hurt, per se. It didn't really hurt me, but I passed out on my very first tattoo.
Did you? Did
Yeah,
you? Huh. Thanks, Russ.
because the pain feeling didn't bother me. It's just my nervous system itself is what couldn't handle it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird.
Like you're psyching yourself up or something too
Well,
much,
no,
or
it's just because just my nervous system itself couldn't handle it. I guess because
okay.
that's what caused me to get hot and flush, and I ended up passing out. But the physical pain itself didn't bother me really.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's cool if that person's into it. Not for you though. Totally get it. Oh, Dagan, get the bearded skull and the ferocious cat.
Yeah, no.
Well, it's like if I'm at like farmers markets or stuff, which I haven't been to for a while, but like I'll be like, yeah, talk about dedication. That's my company. It's got my ferocious beast there.
Yeah,
Ellie says she's got neck tats, and that's as far as she'll go. Leave the face alone.
yeah.
Sure, I get that. Definitely. Legs hurt pretty bad. I got both legs to know. Yeah. Yeah, it really did. I was like, I didn't think it would. I thought it'd be more meaty so it wouldn't hurt as much, but
Well, I think the other part I think it's tender well because I know it's a little more tender on me is the lower back. I think it'd
ooh,
be a little tender place.
yes. Yeah, I think you're right.
But yeah, I
I
mean,
mean,
this forearm, no issues there.
hmm when I got this tattoo, that was back when I had a tattoo balm, and I used that exclusively on it just to prove it out to make sure it didn't cause any problems, and it worked well. But the thing is, like, it really didn't sell that much because people have their own favorite, national brands for tattoo balm. So which I totally get. That makes sense. So I just was one of those things like, well, you know, fail quickly and move on.
Yeah, I mean, they always tell you to do that stuff, but I have never, except for the first day or so after I got tattooed, I put the Neosporin on it. But after
hmm
that, I've never put anything on my tattoos.
Sure. Just let it air dry and just be normal.
Yeah, I let it air dry as fast as possible so it scabs up, heals up, and gets over with.
Yep. Ellie says the upper back hurt the worst for her. Yeah, I can imagine because you got your shoulder blades there, like right there. Plus, I mean, a lot of times you lay down on your back after, and it's gonna be sore for a while.
Yeah, I mean, my two back ones didn't bother me that much, but I do know my lower back is a little more sensitive, so that's why I said that.
Sure, no, I get that. I used to have back problems all the time, like about 5 years ago, more than that, and from changing diapers actually, because I would like lean over incorrectly on the bed and change diapers, and over time, like I got a slip disc, so like every 6 months or so, it would slip and it would just be like unbearable pain,
Mm.
and I've lost some weight since then, and I haven't had that problem, but my God, like when you read about other people being in so much pain they just wish it would end, and it's like I can kind of understand how people feel like that sometimes with that, because it was unbearable.
Right.
So Yeah, I had to go. They brought me to the. I couldn't even get up once, and so my wife called the ambulance, and they transported me to just the hospital down near near 35 Alliance area, and they wanted to charge me $1,700 to drive me like 3 miles to the hospital. So I called
Wow.
my insurance company. They're like, "Oh no, you don't have to pay that." I'm like, "Oh, okay, great." So they call, well, my insurance company said, "You don't have to pay that." "Oh, well, you do have to pay." I'm like, "Well, no, they said I don't, so I'm not." And eventually it just kind of stopped. They could just somebody figured something out. But um, yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I had back pain.
another idea for a tattoo I've had is to expand on the ones I have on back. Because like I said, one's you know in memory, in memory of my dad, because he's passed away a long time ago. But then the other one represents my mom. So of course I like wolves. So I think about maybe getting like wolf tracks and a figure eight going around it. So it kind
Yeah,
of be like it end up being the infinity symbol. So
sure. No, that
I
would
think
look
that'd be
nice.
pretty cool.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of people, like I remember like when I would go to we used to go to the Keller pool here, like the open, it's like a public pool, and there'd be some people they'd have like wings on their back, like
Yeah.
tattoos, and I always thought that must really hurt because it's their entire upper back that's got wings, which Ellie would know because she said upper back hurt the worst for her.
Yeah.
Hmm. So
Someday I'll get one.
yeah, that's what Barb keeps saying. Someday, I'm like, just do it. Go out and do it. You only live once.
Yeah.
Do what you know.
But
But
they can be expensive, depending on the complexity and who
yeah,
you go to. If they're well known, they'll be more expensive than.
yes, yep. I went to a place in Fort Worth actually called Psycho Clown. That's the who I went to get this tattoo from. Um, which is fine. It was good, but you never know what you're going to get with a tattoo deal. Tattoo artist.
Oh yeah,
Did
Nicholas. There's still places doing tattoos. Now you gotta
yeah,
be careful. I mean, if you're going to a legitimate tattoo place anyway, they're gonna be sterilized anyway. So
right.
all you gotta worry about yourself. Wearing a mask and things like that. If you want, to be extra precaution.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I mean, they're still open. They're still. It's weird though. Like depending on where you are in the country, is depending on what how like here in Texas. Like I feel like essentially there's no problem. I mean, it seems like because like nobody's wearing masks except the actual people that work at the stores,
Yeah.
for the most part. But then you go like my sister. My sister lives in California, and like all the students still need to wear masks. They have to in school. And then I think it's up in the same thing in the Northeast. Like they have to, if they're in schools, wear masks. And it's just so different than where, you know, every state's different.
Well, yeah, and companies too. I mean, like where I work, when the vaccine came out, if you were fully vaccinated, you did not have to wear a mask anymore. But then
Hmm.
then they had a spike in cases, in the country. So the company changed the direction and didn't matter if you're vaccinated or not. You still have to wear a mask now. So
Hmm.
why it worked?
Yeah. Just really strange how. And then I saw something in the news actually, which I thought was interesting. In Africa, there, which is only like about 10% vaccinated right now, and yet the COVID cases are going down big time there. So there's something happening over there. They haven't been able to figure out exactly what it is, but something is happening where you know it's not going up. And then other countries like Australia, it's going up big time again. Lockdowns and stuff.
And Susan asked about seeing stars or hearts that females often wear behind their ears, and I have not seen. I mean, I've seen star tattoos on the neckline, but I haven't seen any behind the ear.
Hmm. It must be pretty small then. But I've seen them on the neck, like in the center.
Yeah, I've seen it on the neck. but not like right behind the ear.
Hmm. Let's see. In Boulder County, you have to wear a mask, but not in other counties. Okay. See, it's like depending on where you're at.
Well, yeah, the company too. Because I've been in some even some cities around here. Sometimes in the company, sometimes they have a sign saying, you wear a mask to enter. And then some other companies, they don't care if you wear a mask. So
Yeah. Or they'll say wear a mask and you go in and nobody's got a mask on. You're like, oh, well, come on.
yeah,
Was that just you just
I
putting
know.
that up for my job went maskless for 2 weeks. The cases started going back up. We had to mask up again. Okay. They're very small. Very small. I was going to say, yeah, they must be really small. The stars I've seen, they're kind of like almost look a little bit like a reflection of one half to the other, if that makes sense. Like maybe one might be like black with a line as an outline, and then on the other half of it would be like clear with a black outline. So it looks like
Right?
it's a
Yeah.
reflection
Okay.
of each other.
Yeah.
So,
Be interesting.
yeah. Well, it is 9:52. I think I want to do one more giveaway. This will be for a Ferocious gift card. So why don't we do that? And why don't we? Let's do the giveaway first, and then we'll pick out what we're gonna use as the word. All right. So in this case, it'll be hashtag BGG.
Oh, right.
Hashtag BGG. And you guys can start whenever you'd like.
Oh, come on now.
Two entries. So
And another thing I like about this too, that a lot of times when people have done streams and do giveaways, they do the random number thing, and so people actually on the stream with them will know about it first. So it's like, so they got to think about the delay, or having another device on to listen for that delay, so they can but this kind of thing, you don't have to worry about it. As soon as I hear you say it, say do it, I can go ahead and do it, because everybody else will be doing the same thing.
Yep, that's true. But although you don't have to be even on the stream to enter this way, because somebody could be on Instagram chatting with 50 of their friends, say, hey, type in star BGG to. Well, I guess they'd have to come here and do it. Yeah. So they would. Yeah. So we got 9 entries and 8 people on. So I don't know how that worked out, but
I've noticed. I think sometimes that counter's wrong sometimes. So
yeah, I think you're right. All right, so let me share that screen again. Okay.
yeah, and the good thing is that it's not case sensitive, so you can do all caps and still work.
Yep. All right, everybody stop. And we got 9 and 9. So here we go on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
And good luck, everybody.
Yeah, good luck.
That'd be fun if I won it as BGG.
I know, right? Yeah. Well, come on. Nicholas
Oh my gosh.
Nicholas Z again. Wow.
He is on a roll.
That's
Congratulations.
amazing. Yeah, you better go play like the Powerball or
Yeah,
something, whatever's
yeah.
out.
Nicholas, play
Because
the Powerball or whatever lotto you have.
You are on a tangent here. So congratulations. So I'll be sending you your gift card after the show. I'll be sending you Benevolence this weekend. Well, maybe Monday. But it'll be going out, within a few days. And we're trying to reach out to the Bearded Knight Josh. But if we cannot do that, then you will also be getting the Forget About It. So congratulations, and thanks to everybody else for participating.
Congrats. And that is some crazy luck, Logan. Shoot.
Yeah. That's like, I could get, I could understand twice maybe, but 3 times in a row.
I know. That's just really amazing.
You don't happen to work for StreamYard, do you, Nicholas?
I know. Are you somehow controlling that?
So that's really interesting. But congratulations for real, man. That's awesome. It's like you never hear someone winning 3 times. I know, like when we used to have the wheel, sometimes it would like pick the same number every now and then more than once, and I
You know,
always suspected something was up with that.
well, there's one time I won because I noticed something because one time you did a roll, it had a number. The next time it did a roll, and it was actually the next number up. So, for example, like first one was 5, next time was 6. So when you did the third giveaway, I picked 7 and I won. It went it like going up.
It went up, huh?
Yeah.
Boy, it's like I know. It's like how random is it? You know what I mean?
All right.
Well, let me remove that from the screen. And really interesting. Russ says that's awesome. No, I don't work for StreamYard. Well,
Well,
so
anyway,
Diggin, you still use
congratulations.
Stream?
Huh?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
still
I
you
used to
still
be
use
here.
StreamYard, right?
Yeah.
I think they've gotten better and better too because they're rolling out all sorts of new things now.
I know. I mean, I like to because they do a live on Sunday nights. It's like only 30 minutes. The two main founders
Mm-hmm.
they talk about what's coming up and new things they're coming out with. So I try to catch that live when I can just to see what's news coming out.
Yeah,
And they've had some good things in the works and coming out already. So
they've got like keyboard commands now, key
yeah,
that you can do, and
hotkeys they call 'em.
hotkeys. And there's a box. I actually used to. I have a box somewhere packed away that you can connect to the computer and program hotkeys to that box because I used
Yeah,
to use a different thing for until StreamYard came out. I found StreamYard, and well, now it's compatible with StreamYard. It wasn't before, but now it is. So,
yeah. And I think I have one of those coming for Christmas.
oh, nice. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
and they also have a uh, like a co-host or not moderator, but administrator. So you can actually sign somebody else to be administrator, which they can do the same thing you can do, except for changing like billing information stuff like that. But anything else, they can do the same thing. Or you can sign them a co-host where only in the stream they can do the same thing you do, which is pretty
Oh,
cool.
okay.
And
That'd be good.
you get one person free, but if you want more people than that, you have to start paying for it.
Nice. Yeah, because it gets sometimes it's tough to keep up with everything.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know about you, Diggy, but like, did sometimes like when you're ever talking to somebody, I've gotten better at it, but like I noticed when I first started having guests on, sometimes you'd ask them a question and they would be answering, but you're so busy tinkering around with like making sure you're getting things set up or the graphic or comment that you don't even really hear what they said because because you're so focused on the comments.
Well, I'm probably that's probably opposite when I first started that I was more focused on what they're saying. And I forget about the comments. So
Yeah, right. Yeah, because I always try to like keep the audience involved in when there's a guest. Like it's nice when the guest and you can still talk or comment on the audience because sometimes you watch these shows and they just talk back and forth to each other and it's like the audience doesn't necessarily even exist. They're just there watching the conversation and I always felt like if you had a question for them, they might not see it.
yeah, and I know I've gotten a lot better of that, trying to run the chat and show comments and things like that and respond to people as well as try to listen to the guests that we have at the time. So
Yes.
it's definitely a multitask type thing.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, I think once with that button thing, it might make it easier as long as you know what the buttons do.
Yeah, well, it's a Stream Deck. You know,
Yes.
it should have you can program your own icons. I don't know the one you have or how old it
I
is.
had it was a Stream Deck with like a 32 button system.
Yeah, Elgato, the brand name.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So you should be able to program those buttons to show whatever you want. So that would be easy way to be able to push the right button. Of course, it'll say what you want to do. So
Yeah. Like I remember one time speaking of StreamYard, like I remember like so normally when you end a show, like me, I'll end the show, I will run the credits, and then I'll turn my camera off. So that way, by the time the credits end, it'll look like this,
Well, yeah, but
like
without me on there.
without you on there. But what happened was at the end, I forgot to do that. So like at the end, I'm like, oh, I'm still here. Like it was just like a funny moment, because you're so like trying to make sure it works out right. Then sometimes my microphone would be muted when I'm talking when it first starts. I've gotten better at that.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know.
like on our creation station on our closing video, I actually added just a blank picture and the black background at the very end, just in case I didn't get that timing quite right.
Okay. Yeah.
That way, I don't have to worry about taking everybody off the screen. Just have a little blank background that plays for a minute. In case I didn't get the
Oh.
time, in case I didn't get the timing right.
Yeah. Oh, I know what you mean. I have like what do I have? Like I have like something like this,
Yeah,
but
that works too. And like a little picture or something. Yeah, that'll work too. Yeah.
what else I got here? What is this one? Oh, breaking news! Breaking news, guys. So, well, all right. Well, Dakin, thank you so much for jumping on here on short notice. Really appreciate your being here. And guys, thank you so much for being here. You like Dakin's bloopers?
Yeah.
That's
Well,
cool.
I mean, not on every video, but quite a few videos lately. At the very end, I've put a little blooper reel. So,
Nice. No, that's fun. It makes it more personality, which I think is good.
yeah.
Um,
And I appreciate you having me on, Nate. And once again, guys, come see us on my channel at 7 Eastern on Sunday, and we're gonna have Nate on.
yeah, I can't wait to be there, Dakin. So, all right, everybody, thank you so much. We will see you guys on Tuesday Night Collaboration Corner, and then we'll take a break next Friday. But other than that, have a great weekend, guys. Bye bye.
All right. Good night, guys.